to start with all these kind of assignments, okay, for these semesters. Okay. Right. Any kind of things that you want to discuss with me today, tonight? Anything there, guys? No? Everyone here, right? Seventeen of you guys over here. Is it? 17, 18. How's it, guys? How is it, guys? You just enjoy working with your, right? Alright, guys. Any kind of inquiries that based on your assignments? If you don't have, I'm going to continue with one of the samples that I want to give you guys, okay, for next week's kind of what we call that exercise, okay. After that, we can wrap up everything there, right, okay. So let me show you guys how it works in order for you guys to develop your kind of way of working for your assignment too. Okay, if you guys have this kind of what we call that questions in your mind, okay, how actually I'm going to turn myself into cartoons. Okay, one of the way that we actually can work on it, okay, for examples over here. Okay, for example, we have this kind of pictures there, right? Okay, this kind of pictures over here. Copy, open up new files. Okay, set up the files there, right, and paste. Okay, this is the first thing that you can do there, okay? Why I open up this one there, right? So what I can do from here, alright, in order for me to create a cartoon version of myself, for example, there, okay? By using my own photos as a references. This is what I could do. Okay, I'm going to open up the files over here. Okay, find another bodies that can represent basically this guy, okay, as a person. Maybe I can actually find another photos. Okay, let me save the files there first over here. These are going to be, alright, diploma illustrations, sample for week 3. Okay, replacement for week 5, is it? So let's just say I want to get the body of this guy. Okay, what I can do, I can actually find any kind of photo. Okay, it doesn't mean you have to find any cartoon kind of characters. Okay? You can use also your own photos back again to develop into your kind of presentations. Alright, for examples, okay, let me check over here. Okay, where is it, the photos of it? Okay, let me check some of the photos that we can use. Okay, I want to find a full body of those photos there, right? If I cannot find one, okay, what I can do, I can actually find one of the photos from the Googles there, right? Okay, let's just say what kind of body that I'm going to find there, okay? A boy. Poster, right? Photos in action. Any kind of photos, guys, okay? What I can do from here, okay, let me check the right. What are the photos that I can use? Make sure the photos can represent also the right kind of proportions. Okay, let's just say this one there, right? Okay, quite interesting. These images over here. Let's just say this one. Oops. Oh, too small there, guys. Okay, too small there, right? Maybe make sure you find a right kind of photos there, and the photo that we can use is actually quite clear enough for you guys to develop that kind of references. So there's a lot of choices that you guys can see directly from here. But make sure that you guys no voice. Okay. But my recording sessions were basically have been recorded with audios there, guys. Okay, thank you very much. Let me share basically back again my screen. Alright, I tried to find a photos there, guys, okay, that can be suitable for us to develop those kind of drawings. Okay, a suitable one there, right? Suitable one to work there, right? Okay, normally I can redraw all those kind of things, okay, without any references, but I want to show you guys how it works when we come to references. But don't draw from these illustrations there, guys. Don't trace from these illustrations the first, okay, in order for you guys to learn how to develop the skills properly. Okay, I think this one is quite suitable over here. Let me save that first. Alright, save these images. So once I get these photos over here, then I can open up those photos. Okay, this one there, right? Okay, what I can do, I can use the selections, but I'm going to cut this part there, right? Because I'm not going to use his head. Back again. So what I can do over here, I'm going to paste at the bottoms, okay, of the layers. At the same time, because we are going to work with the cartoon style there, right? So I'm going to squash a little bit, okay, and stretch a little bit these references like this. So the next thing that I can do, this is the basic thing that we can do, okay, to turn ourselves into cartoon there, guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reduce a little bit on the opacities over here. Okay, same goes to these references like this one, okay. So once I get it right, don't forget to lock this one there first, and the drawing itself, you can start to draw there. Okay, so what we can do from here to turn ourselves into cartoons. First of all, I'm going to draw first, okay, based on the reference that I have. Okay, check out how actually I redraw them back. Everyone can see the screen there, right? So I'm going to improvise the shapes and simplify them at the same time. Okay, but the line work doesn't have to be too soft. Yeah. How about the eyebrow? Alright, this is basically some, okay, I'm going to show you guys also later on, okay, in our class sessions, okay, how to draw back again all these kind of methods there, right? But tonight, I just want to give you guys some glimpse there, okay, how actually going to work with it. Okay, the proper way to develop this kind of cartoon kind of version of your caricatures kind of style there, okay. This is one of it, guys, one of the way, okay, can actually, right, you actually can use this kind of methods in order for you guys to turn yourself into cartoons there. See? This is one of the way. Okay, and of course when you actually draw those, what we call that the neck itself. Okay, right now if you take a look right how actually I'm going to execute them, I did not basically just trace them there, guys. Okay, I will improvise those shapes properly there, okay, that according to those references. But still, I'm using the references to guide me in order for me to develop basically the right kind of way to approach this kind of drawings or this kind of illustrations there. See? Still had the logics, and I still take care of the proportion at the same time there, but I just try to speed up my time from here in order for me to show you guys, okay, for tonight only, okay, one of the references method to work there, right? But of course, okay, if you check it closely, I'm not just trying to trace, but I improvise the elements that I saw according to the logic that I have in mind. Okay, but it doesn't mean you can actually just draw the whole thing without understanding about the human anatomy there, guys. The proportion has to be right at the same time. But generally, this is something that we can do in order for us to create ourselves into cartoons. Okay. Here's the thing, guys. Okay, this is the thing that we can do there. Okay, to work on it. It's a very simple kind of task if you follow exactly what I show. But you can actually add more details based on the demonstrations that I made. Okay, either previously from the sample that I've been giving you guys, or from those samples that I've been shared in our brief there, guys. Okay, so this is basically those one of the way that you actually can apply when it comes to develop your when you want to turn yourself into cartoon. Okay, it's a very simple kind of task, but you need to draw properly, especially on the line work, the proportions, and the styles of your drawing. Your drawing kind of what we call that styles there, okay, for you guys to execute the cartoon version of you. If you're going to work with anime or manga there, okay, that's basically the different way of working there, okay. You have to sketch back again and show basically the process, how basically you develop all those kind of styles of illustrations from basically the references like this one there, okay. You cannot draw from imaginations, you have to draw from references. All right, okay, easy, right, to execute this second assignments. So next week I'm going to show you guys how basically I mixed up the colors, add some shadings, and add some details according to those what we call that the paint kind of styles that, okay, that we actually can exploring together, okay, in our sessions. All right, so any questions? Okay, if you guys take a look there, okay, the method that I've been showing you guys over here, it's not that hard, but you need to basically focus, okay, how to compose basically your kind of faces together with other people's body, for example, or you can use also your own body, but you scale a little bit more smaller than the head there, okay, because caricatures is all about exaggerations, okay, exaggerate those kind of structures of human body there, okay, but still can define, okay, the personalities, the identifications. We can still identify the person. If you draw, okay, a caricatures or a cartoon version of you, but people cannot recognize the personalities, okay, the ideation or the identify. We cannot identify basically your face. That means you fail basically to attempt to develop your skills, okay, to design yourself into cartoons. Okay, so you have to be careful when you choose the photos or you choose references in order for you to develop those illustrations or the character design there, right? Okay, that's basically, you have to be careful with it. By right, there's a lot of process that we have to go through other than this one. If you really want to design entirely, okay, using your own kind of cartoon kind of styles there. So I don't want you guys just copying from other people's works, but you can trace and draw or improvise that based on the real photos. Okay, so the main point is we are not actually copy or trace, but we learn how to exaggerate and develop also the styles of caricatures by using digital kind of medias. What we call that, according to the beginners kind of what we call that process there, right? Okay, so I treat basically this kind of method like a beginner's kind of process, like, but it doesn't mean it cannot be applied for the real kind of works here. It can be applied there, guys. By right, even though I draw or I produce this kind of caricatures quite fast there, right? But still it's look presentable. Why? Because of the line work that I produce. So your job is right now, make sure you can actually reproduce the quality of line on these illustrations there. Then we can learn how to paint. All right? Okay? So any questions so far? Any kind of inquiries? All right, if you have any questions, all right, thank you very much for having me for this replacement session there, guys. Okay, hopefully this small presentation or demonstration that I made can give you basically some idea there, okay, how you actually can execute your second assignments. Don't think too hard, but do more, okay, do a lot of practice, okay, in order for you guys to develop basically these caricature kind of skills. Okay, if you have a certain kind of skill that can be developed also in different kind of styles, you guys can actually try to execute and also submit in our second assignment there, right? Okay, so if you guys don't have anything okay to ask, if you guys have understand how it works, all right, so I will wish you good luck, okay, to exploring together later on next week in our practical sessions. And don't forget also to if you want to redo, you want to redevelop back again your second assignments, if you're not feel satisfied with your submission, just submit back again there, guys. Okay, so we can see the progression from there. All right, let me basically do my job to evaluate your kind of efforts from here. Okay, guys, so thank you very much. Have a good day, have a good night. At the same time, take care of yourself. I'll see you guys around next week. Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Welcome there, right? Welcome. Okay, yes, welcome there. Yes?
Good night.
Okay, good night there, right? Good night, guys. It's okay, Zilu there, okay? I already take your names from there. Just have to double check back again, okay? Your attendance later on. Okay, guys? Alright, thank you very much. Have a good day. Good luck there, right? Okay, these recording sessions I'm going to upload on in my YouTube channels, okay? You guys can double check back again. But it's okay. We still have time to develop basically this kind of assignments next week. But you can try on the weekend, okay, to work on it. Okay, guys? Alright, have a good day, good night, and take care of yourself there, right? Bye-bye.